Shaquana. What's your name? Shaquana.
Shaquana.
Hey, Shaquana. Her behind is so big. When she came here with Tiny, me and Suzanne were mesmerized. We were mesmerized. She took a seat there in the audience. She virtually needed 2 chairs. They are so cute together, those 2 girls. It is a big butt. Anyway, it was her friend, Shaquana, who wanted to go to the Floyd Mayweather fight that was in Vegas the other week. And Tiny said, okay, well, I'll go with you, girl. Well, in the meantime, T.I. and Tiny have been married for 3 years, but T.I. has always had a little suspicion that Tiny might have messed around with Floyd back in the day. So, in a case like that, if you know that your husband's got a problem or a side eye looking at you and this man together, then why wouldn't she just send Shaquana to the party or to the fight, and then Tiny could have met her at the restaurant after the fight or something? But instead, Tiny went to the fight and then was hanging around with Floyd Mayweather and his entourage and Floyd's kids and up in Floyd's house. And then, and T.I. is nowhere in Vegas at this particular time. So in the meantime, so then T.I. posted some stuff on Instagram. And the messages are always cryptic. It said, sometimes you have to move on without certain people. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll catch up. And that's just one of the many side-eye messages. I don't know what's going on. And then you heard about the fight that they had at the Fat Burger. This is very hood. So Floyd's in Fat Burger eating. This is out of the same Vegas trip. Apparently, T.I. eventually showed up in Vegas, and Floyd's in Fat Burger eating. T.I. shows up in Fat Burger. Both guys have entourage. Now, you know, Floyd, as a fighter, he can't fight in the streets because his fists are lethal weapons. So T.I. said, well, I can, and apparently chairs were thrown and tables were tipped and French fries were all over the floor, wasted food. So, you know, Tiny is at the center of all of this. Tiny is still not wearing her ring. I understand that sometimes when you have kids, particularly when you have a lot of kids of different ages, you know, the little one, the little tiny major, and then look at all the cute family. They're like the modern day version of the Huxtables is what people call them. But if what they're trying to do is save their family brand by posting cryptic messages and not wearing wedding rings and fighting in the Fat Burger, it's not working. I would suggest that they take this is just me. I would suggest that they take all of this this fighting between husband and wife off social media and work it out behind closed doors themselves, because that's what civilized people would do. But if you're not going to work it out, there's nothing wrong with a divorce, because Tiny, I can see the new reality show. You and Shaquana take on the world. That's all. They really are so cute together. I understand they really are out, those 2 girls filming the reality show right now. I can't wait to see how that's going to turn out. I wonder if it's Tiny single again. Or if it's Tiny working it out with the help of Shaquana. I don't know. Anyway, reality TV's most controversial mother is back, Kate Gosselin.